y'all gotta be quiet out there.
Girl, they can hear you.
So?
Girl, they talk about crab legs.
Hey, neighbor.
They talk about the crab legs.
Well, hey, neighbor.
We got all the crab legs, baby. Ain't no crab in the sea.
Under the sea.
Oh, when that next stimulus coming, I need them. I need them king crabs. No, I'm joking.
I can't even do it. I still can't spend it and buy
Yeah, I'm
the king crab. Somebody can buy it for
I
me.
did see a super big, was it a lobster? A super big lobster.
You in my stomach?
Yes.
Where you see that?
It's a website. I had looked it up, and they actually ship it to you.
It's like $400, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they be. Oh, that's what they be eating on the mukbangs.
Yeah.
Mukbang.
It's like 3 card notes put together.
Yeah, it's too much for one meal. Well, that wouldn't be one meal. But you won't want to eat that the next day.
Right.
You got to have a family that share that with you.
That drink was like.
Yeah.
I could eat it if that's all I'm eating.
No, it is a lot. I done seen somebody do mukbangs with that. It is a lot of meat.
I could do it.
I don't know. All right, come on, girl.
I feel a challenge coming on when we get subscribers.
Right. Because no, I'm still not taking that challenge.
Yes, I'll do it.
Okay.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Decade Twins podcast. We are back here on YouTube and on the podcast platform that you are listening to this on. So the show today, the topic actually came from one of our listeners. So this is pretty exciting. Of course, he's a man, I'm sure you can tell. But he was wondering, why do women choose to date or like hood/street dudes? I feel like the answer is kind of simple, and I don't feel like there's too many answers, but maybe you may have something different. For me, okay.
So why you like?
Because I've dated a hood guy before, a street guy or whatever, a dealer,
Oh, you have you?
Yeah, street pharmacist,
Street pharmaceutical. You sound like
that's my little character, y'all. Doug. Yo, how you doing, Miss Lady? How you doing? My name Doug. Yeah, how you doing? Sup.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh, well, me, as you know, my name is Doug. My mom, she named me Douglas. It's a white name, but that's what she gave. You know what I mean? Sure, I'm known around the street. You know what I'm saying? Slinging that crack and slinging that dope, get you right. You know what I mean? But so yeah, I dated one. The only thing, but I was really young when I dated him. I think I just like got out of high school. Even in high school, like I was attracted to like the bad dudes or whatever,
Rebel.
But no, it wasn't that I was being a rebel. I feel like now when I'm looking at it, I know she mouthing some. I feel like now when I'm thinking about it, the reason why I was attracted to them is because I saw like a sense of security with that type of guy. Even after I had got out of high school, I don't know, when I was around him, I just felt safe. Like I felt safe. Like I didn't have to worry about food and stuff like that, because at that time, after I graduated from high school, we had actually lost our house. So we were like freaking house hopping. Like we was freaking homeless. Like looking for a place to stay and stuff like that. So he ended up coming into my life, and yep, that's what it was. He created a sense of security. Like I didn't have to worry about where I was going to sleep at that night. I didn't have to worry about food. I didn't even have to give my body to him for him to do those things for me. And that's why I dealt with him, you know.
Yeah.
He was so nice. Okay.
If you ever watch this.
Right, if you ever watch this.
Don't you talk to my sister no more. Well, I know for me, I've messed with, you know, had my share of thugs. I still, you know, like thugs a little bit, you know. Street dudes, you know, it's just, especially when they smell good too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, he always smelled good.
You know, I don't like the street dudes that smell like cologne and weed and cigarette smoke.
Okay? Right.
I want to smell your cologne. But anyway, so that was something that attracted me to them as well, as far as what you were saying about the sense of security. Because even though I'm now in the Lord, you know, and I'm a pastor, I still need you to have some street in you, okay? I need you to be a lot of holy, but I still need you to be a lot of hood too, okay? Because I need you to stand up. Number one, because there's a person in my life, okay? There is someone in my life. He's going to be in my life forever, okay? And he is a street dude, okay? So you got to be able to stand up for him, to him, and also pray for him, okay? Because if he see any ounce of punk in you, he is going to use it, okay, to his advantage. So anyway, that's a whole nother story, okay? But yeah, I love the sense of security. I love, like, even when I was with the street dude, the things that they taught me about the streets, actually, it still helps me to this day. You know, being wise, not trusting everybody just right off bat. You know, even when I go walking, to make sure I'm watching my back and all of that stuff. Because I remember one time, I had walked to the store, right? And, you know, I always lived by 7-Eleven. So walking, it probably took me like 15, well, about 10 minutes to get to the store from where I live. And the guy that I was dating at the time followed me all the way to the store, and I did not know it. And then I'm in 7-Eleven looking for chips and stuff, and I look up, and he's right there in my face. He like, I followed you the whole time. You never looked back or nothing. And from then on, he really like, you got to watch your back and stuff. You got to watch your surroundings and all of that. So, yeah, I like that.
I can attest. I can attest to that. I did learn some things, like watching my surroundings. You know, if I'm walking by myself, like how to even walk not close to houses. Like, don't even walk on the sidewalk.
Right.
Walk in the middle of the road. Like, I did learn some things.
But that is a okay. Because I know the person that brought this to us, this topic.
Yeah.
Sometimes people can define street dudes as the ones who don't have like feelings and stuff. I need you to have feelings. I still need you to be romantic and lovey-dovey. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to beat on me and stuff like that, you know. Because sometimes they do consider that's a street dude too. Don't be disrespecting me and all of that.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe that's how he meant.
Yeah.
So we described the good street guy.
Yeah, you can still be a nice guy. Because you know they always say nice guys finish last. You can still be a nice guy and a street dude.
Yeah. To try to answer maybe the other side of what, you know, the question is about. It's hard to answer, but if I had to put myself in that situation where I dated a street guy who wasn't like the good one, like the one that call you a B and stuff like that, maybe it's that toxic feeling. It's something that they grew up with, so there's still a comfort within
it's the
that toxic, you know, environment, because that is what they're used to. That is what they've seen. That is the type of love that they can only define. I mean, that's how they define love,
right?
Because that's the only type of love that they've seen defined as.
Yes.
A toxic environment where there's yelling and fussing and cussing, and, you know, he's walking out and coming back days, weeks later or whatever, and then y'all like make up and stuff.
Right.
But I feel like it's a type of, you know, a sense of comfort,
because it's something. It's the known, and a lot of times the unknown is scary for anybody. You know, a lot of times we get so used to things being a certain way, And when something new presents itself, you really don't know how to accept it because it's not something you're used to. And that's why a lot of women who are in domestic violence relationships, a lot of times they're scared to get out of it because they're actually used to it. So the unknown is, it's like uncomfortable to them. And then also a lot of times they be scared. Because I know people that have been in that situation, and they're like, I would have been better off staying with them because now I got to get restraining orders and I got to buy a gun because this man is threatening to take my life. And I would have been better off just staying there and getting beat on maybe once a week instead of having to look over my shoulder all the time, Kind
of piggyback off of what you were saying about the with the unknown or whatever. It could be that they feel like that's the best that they could get.
Right. Yeah.
If a hood dude or a street guy don't have anything going for him, you have everything going for you compared to him. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just it's so weird.
It's so many different reasons.
The street guy, he cannot have nothing, and a woman will move him in.
Yeah.
She has more than him, but she don't see that she has more than him and more to offer, and boom. And
sometimes we as women, and I say we because I've been there, we fall in love with the potential. You see he is a protector and all this. He may not be a provider. He may not be compassionate and stuff like that, but you see they have a possibility to become that way, or they have the potential, and that's what we fall in love with. Like, I'm gonna stay there, I'm gonna be loyal, I'm gonna be a ride or die. No. And that was me. I was a ride or die, okay? And I certainly died emotionally in it. Instead of being with someone where I can ride with you, but you should be riding me to some life, making me better, not where it's ride or die. No.
See, that's a whole nother
to be continued.
Yes, that's a whole nother topic too. Like this ride or die thing, y'all have got it twisted. And I don't blame because I had it twisted too. They think ride or die is, I'm gonna treat you like a doormat. I treat you like any possible way. I'm gonna cheat on you. I'm gonna do this and now I'm gonna dog you out, and you still gonna be there.
You still supposed to be loyal.
You still supposed to be there.
No. Loyalty is earned.
No, ma'am. Get out of that right now.
No, ma'am,
sir. If me now could have talked to the me back then, like bounce. Let it go.
Yes.
It only leads to you still being by yourself.
I agree.
I'm more single than a dollar.
Bill.
And now I'm back.
I agree.
But yeah, it's so sad, and then it's toxic.
Yeah.
It's toxic. Like, and I mean, if you were like me, then you deserve more. You deserve somebody that is actually loyal to you. Deserves that type of loyalty.
Yes, exactly.
Not just somebody who's going to abuse it and what I'm saying.
You're gonna always be there.
Yeah.
And that's what they do.
Like that's it. We're in and out.
They take advantage. They manipulate because they think, oh, she gonna always be there. And I was actually told that by someone I really wasn't. I didn't like her, but. I was like, yo, you can't spell, but that was wise. Like, he gonna keep coming back because you always taking him back no matter what he does. And I had to think about it like, you know what? You right. And when it really clicked, because it clicked then after I thought about it, but it really clicked when I finally said no, and all hell broke loose. Okay? Like, I was this, I was that. Like, I was just the worst. Because I said, no, you can't come back this time. But I had to blame myself. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't just blame him because I spoiled you.
I showed you how to treat you.
Yeah, exactly. You got to teach them how to treat you. But now I'm like, I deserve a love that I don't have to suffer first before I get it.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
Jesus suffered enough for that love, honey. I don't need this. No, you're not going to make me suffer. And then you want to love me. No.
I felt that. Give me grab that.
That was a preach. Okay. That was a preach, honey. But yeah, so that's why some women like street dudes, depending on what type of street dude
Yeah.
you deal with.
There's different kinds.
I still want, I want that
like
preacher with them tats, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They be like, you know what? Jesus is my, you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
And then after I preach, I want my man to be like, okay, we gotta, let me take her home. You know what I'm saying? Like, back up off her. She done preach for you.
That's what I'm saying. Look, I got this. Okay, so I don't know if I can say that on. Wait. Well, this is adults here, right? All right, get your kids back.
Hide your kids.
Hide your kids. Okay. But yes, like I was having this conversation with my god sister, who is just like we be talking about everything, okay? But me and dating a pastor, or being a pastor's wife, I would have fun. You know what I'm saying? I could be a pastor's wife, okay? Because let me let y'all know, I would get Pastor right, okay? After he preached that sermon, we are locking the pastor's office, okay?
You won't do it in the church.
Why? Why not? Get Pastor right.
I know never to go in my brother-in-law's office.
Like, yes. And I'm gonna come out there still good, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna know, but Pastor.
But what if you get a pastor, okay, because I've talked to a pastor before. What if you get a pastor where before they preach, they don't engage in sexual activity?
I said after.
Oh, but because you said when he come out, he gonna be right. But if it's after,
I did say before, huh? Before and after. But anyway, I guess we just have to wait.
Look at your whole face.
I'll be like, boo.
So you can't do that.
I'm like, boo. Go ahead.
Encourage him.
Go preach. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nah, I ain't gonna. If that's what he believes, I ain't gonna do that. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's go for YouTube flag us.
They'll flag us.
No.
I'm about to say.
No, I put this is not for kids.
Right.
Okay? This is to make the kids.
This is not for the kids. None of our podcasts are for kids. If y'all didn't know.
Right.
Unless we have kids up here.
Girl, don't be talking to them like that with an attitude.
I have attitude.
Don't worry about her YouTube.
I'm just excited. I'm so happy.
So yeah, y'all, that is the end of this topic. I feel we can go on with this topic too. So we might, we sometimes we find topics inside of topics. So yeah. That's why y'all gotta subscribe and turn that bell on, okay? And also, those of you who are on the podcast platforms, make sure y'all are following us because we have a lot of good topics that are coming up,
Yes.
I feel it. I feel it. Fire.
Oh, Mario.
I got an icebox where my heart used to be.
Oh my God. That's old.
I'm so cold.
Remember that?
And that's all. Everybody's trying to do that.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so we're gonna close out here. Meet us back on Mondays and Fridays on YouTube and on Saturdays on the podcast platforms at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Even on YouTube, the videos will be coming out at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Leave your comments, give us a like or a dislike, share, okay? But make sure y'all comment. We'll talk back with you. All right? All right, we out.
Peace.
Bye. LIES. Lies.
So if you enjoyed this video today, be sure to click on one of these links to view more, and also click on the link right here to subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you know when we upload. All right, y'all. Peace.